Hi, Jordan from ENTTEC here. Today we're going to take a look over the main differences between the Open DMX USB and the DMX USB Pro. One's a little blue box and one's a little black box. But besides from their aesthetic features, what is there to know about these units? To start off, both of these units enable you to control lighting fixtures from your computer via USB. They do this by taking data from your computer and converting that data into the DMX 512 protocol, which is the universal standard for controlling lighting fixtures. But how do you know which one's right for you? Well, they both have different capabilities and features, so let's begin by looking into those to give you a clear idea as to which one is the best and which one will suit your needs. Make sure you stay to the end where we show you a quick demo of the DMX USB Pro in action. And if you're enjoying these videos so far, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more stuff. Let's start looking at the most obvious feature, the ports. As you can see, both units have a nice chunky USB 2.0 Type B connector at one end and 5-pin DMX on the other. The USB port allows you to take either device and plug it into your computer, and the 5-pin DMX at this end allows you to plug either of these devices into a lighting fixture of your choice. You will notice that the Pro also has a second DMX port. This allows it to receive DMX as well as send it. This means you'll be able to take a DMX signal from a lighting desk or controller or another device somewhere in your show, process the incoming signal in software, and then have the software and the USB Pro send out a signal based on what it's received. Unlike the Open DMX USB, the Pro also features full electrical isolation of up to 1500 volts on both the power and data lines. So you can rest assured that your computer will be protected from any stray voltages or faults that may occur on the DMX line. Ultimately, this means that the Pro gives you an extra degree of safety and confidence over the regular Open DMX. The biggest difference of all, however, is in the unit's functionality. Although an ingenious and groundbreaking device when ENTTEC first brought these out more than 2 decades ago, the Open DMX USB remains very simple in its intent and in its execution. Computer data goes in, gets converted into a DMX signal, data goes out. This simplicity is part of the reason why this unit has been so popular as well as very affordable. There is not a lot to go wrong, and it's also fully compatible with a wide range of third-party programs. It really is a great little device. The circuitry does everything that it needs to do reliably and efficiently, but it doesn't contain any bells and whistles. The Pro version, on the other hand, comes with onboard processing, effectively making it a little computer in its own right. It features an internal frame buffer which takes off some of the load on your own computer, creating a more consistent and reliable output even when your computer's under heavy load. The processor is not only part of the data conversion itself, but it also allows us to employ a protocol enhancement called RDM, or Remote Device Management. This is a two-way data stream that allows communication between a lighting fixture and a controller, such as a Pro. RDM is a really nifty little feature to have. With RDM, you can identify and monitor the status of your fixtures, as well as configure their settings, such as the frame rates fixture or DMX address remotely. This is really good when you have fixtures flown up high in trust that you need to configure remotely because they're in some hard to access spot. For this reason too, the DMX USB Pro is great for troubleshooting. Finally, with the Pro, because of its more advanced hardware, you have the ability to update the firmware, ensuring that your device will always work with the latest computer operating systems. But how do you access some of these features on the DMX USB Pro? The answer used to be that you'd use a little app on your computer called DMX Pro Manager. You could download this from our website. That, however, was a very basic piece of software and has since been superseded by our new piece of DMX control software, EMU. Why don't we open it up now and give you a demo? Just like DMX Pro Manager, EMU is free to download and configure your devices with. Simply install and open up EMU, plug your DMX USB Pro into your computer, scan for devices, and there, your Pro shows up. Here you can adjust its settings or even download and update to the latest firmware. It's super easy. And what's more, as well as being able to manage your devices, EMU is also a standalone sound to light software suite. It's being developed by musicians for musicians. If you're someone that plays in a band or puts on small theatre shows, or maybe you're even a DJ or electronic musician, if you're any kind of music performer really, you should definitely check out EMU. EMU is the easiest and most effective way of pairing that performance with a bespoke professional light show without having to hire a lighting engineer. It has an intuitive interface that's packed with goodies such as real-time oscillators, and has access to a huge cloud-based fixture library. You can pre-program your shows, or you can work in real time, and EMU can even sync shows to a beat, even if you change your tempo midway. EMU also works as a VST plugin, which means it's great for more performance-oriented DAWs such as Ableton or Bitwig. That being said, it is also compatible with any other DAW that supports VST3, such as FL Studio or Cubase. Once you've got a show set up with EMU, it's as simple as hooking up some lights to your computer using a DMX USB Pro, and you're away. But what about the Open DMX USB? Well, no, that isn't going to work with any of EMU's functions. While this is a great device for the simple control of lights, it doesn't have the hardware necessary for EMU that you will find inside the Pro. So it simply cannot interact with the commands from a piece of software as involved as EMU. So remember, if you want an EMU, you gotta go Pro. So what else is the Pro for? Well, it's a perfect all-rounder. It's great for community theatres, art installations, medium-sized audiovisual production companies, nightclubs or events. It's used a lot in film and television too. It's so versatile and so portable, it's become the industry standard for small and medium lighting control. And what about the Open? Think of this as very much your entry-level model. This little blue box will give you only the real basics, and therefore is best suited towards students, novice users, amateur productions and troubleshooters. If you're planning on getting into the real nitty-gritty of lighting design, then you'll likely outgrow this one rather quickly. That being said, I've been on larger shows where lighting techs will always have an Open or a Pro in their bag, just in case they're trying to track a fault. So that's basically everything you need to know about the Open DMX USB and the DMX USB Pro. We'd love to hear what your experience has been with these little devices. They've been out in the wild for a while. We'd love to know what you use them for the most. So drop a comment down below. We hope we've managed to explain the main points of difference between each device and have helped you gain some handy things to think about if you're looking at picking up one of these little beasts. That's all for today. If you want to get notified about all things ENTTEC, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell. Like this video if you found it useful. You can also keep up to date on ENTTEC news by following our other social media pages. And you can stay tuned for more EMU, more DMX, and more helpful ENTTEC tips. Now, as promised, here's the USB Pro in action.